Hi, I'm sorry it's been a while since I've done one of these Vicar's updates, but it's been some tough months for me with ill health, and I'll still have long COVID fatigue. I'm really grateful for your prayers and your patience with this, as handling it involves pacing what I do. I'm keen to keep making a gradual improvement in the right direction and don't want to set myself back, as tempting as it can be to push too hard, especially with my personality, but recovery might take a while. I suspect that pace is something that we could all reflect on. Having to pace things makes you think hard about priorities and the importance of rest between activities. And pausing also, the upside is it makes more room for receiving and for prayer too. Bishop John touched on pace in his sermon on Sunday with his analogies about following our Good Shepherd, Jesus. Us sheep, we can wander off or we can get stuck, but we're called to be all in for Jesus and not to coast. Abiding in Jesus, in his word and his spirit is the key, and from there everything else flows. Wasn't last Sunday with our baptisms and our confirmations absolutely fantastic? There was so much joy, and the presence of God was with us in a really special way. And let's keep praying for them. I have some news to share with you about Sue Oldham, our Pathway Ministries leader. She's decided to resign from her role due to health issues. And I know you'll want to celebrate the great work that she's done supporting vulnerable people over so many years and to give thanks. So I'm letting you know now in advance that she'll be in church on the 12th of June, and we'll have a time of prayer for her then, releasing her from her role and blessing her. She said she'd like the staff team to take her out for a meal as she finishes. So I'm sure there'll be photos of her food appearing on Facebook soon. So please do come on the 12th of June to pray for her then, and you'll still see her around on other Sundays as she feels able. In the season that's ahead of us, we'll be taking time to discern the way forward, seeking the Lord's guidance because we want to be in the centre of his will. We're an Isaiah 61 shaped church, and we're preaching on this foundational passage in our services at the moment. It is important that we're open to God's leading about how we live this out through all that we do. So please, would you be a part of praying into this? We have been sensing that the Lord is saying that he is doing a new thing. This Sunday morning, we have picnic church at 11:30 a.m. at the Sydney Centre near Marlowe's Walk in Sydenham, instead of our usual 10:30 service. So please bring along your food and any games that you want to play. There'll be some Bible study discussion questions that you can look at together in groups as you eat. There'll also be access to the toilets at the Sydney Centre if you need them while we're there. If it's raining, then we'll do all the same in the lower hall at church, so head there instead. If you'd like to help with the fun day on the 16th of July, please would you get in touch and sign up to help by letting Darren know. His email is darren@stmarysleamington.com. A planning meeting is going to be happening soon. Wouldn't it be just so great if we could all be involved in blessing our local community this summer? We would love to have fun and to help build community. Since we're passionate about prayer, there's a great resource to help. You can prayer walk the parish using the fireunlocked.org website and app. It's happening again this year until the 12th of June. On the app, you can select a road that you've prayed for and it turns yellow. And you'll see how churches across town have been covering the town in prayer. Let's get out and about through Sydenham and our parish to pray God's blessing. And if you can't get out, you can still pray following the map from home. So I see you soon.